Hi everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I am Gaurav Gupta. I am a mentor for Quant and LRDI and I've been mentoring students since last 15 years and I must have taught more than 20,000 students who are preparing for or who wanted to prepare for their MBA entrance examinations including CAT, GMAT, GRE and many other examinations. So friends, I welcome all of you on YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, before we will start this session for the aspirants of CAT 2024, I just want to be sure about if you are if I am clearly visible and audible to all of you. Are you able to hear me properly? Am I visible properly on this screen? So those students who are already the participants, please acknowledge your presence as well as please acknowledge if I am clearly visible and audible to all of you. And then after that, we can kick off with this session. So friends, a very warm welcome to all of you. Okay, so I've got a confirmation from my team that I am clearly visible and audible. I can also see the same thing on my screen. So friends, CAT 2024, Quant Preparation Strategy. Now, what type of questions we should be starting with our preparation? Now, I've taken a similar session in the beginning of the month of November 2023, this month only. Okay. Now, a lot of things have not changed. Many things have not changed, but I can say that yes, CAT 2023 is now over. And those who have seen the analysis of CAT 2023, now they, I would say that must have changed their mindset as far as the level of difficulty of quantitative ability is concerned. So friends, after CAT 2023, or what I would say is, I would like to discuss something about the notion of the students before CAT 2023 versus the notion of the students now after CAT 2023 is over. So before CAT 2023, we had a notion that CAT 2023 was conducted by IIM Lucknow, and looking at the past records of IIM Lucknow, people have started saying that the quantitative ability section will be moderate to easy level. Okay, so it will be somewhere around moderate level of difficulty looking at the past track record of IIM Lucknow, the way they set the examination. So, I'm sure that you all must have now changed your notion, and it's my personal opinion. Okay, so most of you might not agree with this. Most of the mentors in this industry might not agree with the statement that I'm going to commit. It does not actually matter which IIM is going to set the paper, which IIM is the mentor of any CAT examination. Yesterday only one of the students was asking me, is IIM Lucknow going to be the mentor for CAT 2024? So I told that student not to waste the energy in thinking about all these things because it actually does not matter when it comes to the level of difficulty of any CAT examination, which IIM is conducting or which IIM is the mentor or the coordinator of that examination. All right. So please stay away from all these rumors. So this is my personal opinion. Things may differ. People may say different things. But in my opinion, there is no correlation between the IIM which is behind setting any of the CAT examination, right? So please don't look at those things. Now, friends, today in this session, we are going to discuss what should be your preparation strategy as far as the QA section is concerned for CAT 2024. Now, some things have definitely changed after CAT 2023, and we can say that yes, we were missing this level of difficulty since last few years, which we have seen in CAT 2023, especially for the QA section. QA section, I can say that yes, it was difficult as compared to the previous year and previous lots of years. Okay. So it's been years, it's been more than a decade when we have seen such a level of difficulty coming up in CAT QA section. All right. So taking into consideration all those things, now after CAT 2023 is over, we all must start taking our preparation, especially for the QA section, seriously. Okay, why why I'm putting more stress again and again on the QA section, because the way the QA section was made in all the three slots of CAT 2023. So all of us now must start our preparation very seriously. Obviously, you need to take all the three sections seriously. If I look at the VA section, yes, the level of difficulty of RC sections was higher. All right. So the language that was used in RCs, that was difficult to understand. So yes, you need to gear up now and start taking, like, once again I will mention that you need to start taking your preparation very seriously starting now. Okay. Now today in this session, definitely we'll be discussing the QA preparation strategy, and I will be telling you the month-wise breakup of the different modules of quant that you should be doing. And I should also be telling you month-wise distribution of the type of questions or the study material that you will have. Okay, so how to use that study material during the months that will take you towards CAT examination. Also, towards the end, I will also tell you, I'll also help you in understanding the types of questions, the different types of topics, the level of difficulty, or certain things that you must start your preparation with. All right. Now, Aniket, you are asking CET का lecture कब होता है? अनिकेत, सीईटी का लेक्चर कब होता है? Like if you are talking about Maharashtra CET examination, okay, so Maharashtra CET examination is conducted in the month of March or April, right? So even if it will be conducted in the month of March, then the lectures on MHCET will start from the month of February. Okay, so इतनी जल्दी start नहीं होंगे MHCET के sessions. So if I'll talk about the present scenario, we have already started conducting some of the sessions on SNAP examination, right? Because SNAP examination is next to come. 10th of December को SNAP का examination है, first slot of SNAP, then 17th of December, and I think 24th of December, right? So in the month of December, in the first half of December, we will be conducting sessions for SNAP examination. In the second half of December, we will be conducting sessions on XAT, Xavier's aptitude test. Then after that, we will be conducting the sessions on MHCT in the coming future. All right. Now, if you are preparing for CET, then the sessions that we are conducting for SNAP examination will also help you, because the level of difficulty, I will not say the pattern of the paper, but the level of difficulty, the types of questions are similar in SNAP and MHCT. So any student who is preparing for CET examination must attend the free sessions that we are conducting for SNAP examination on our YouTube channel. Okay. Now let's start with today's session. Enough of background, enough of introduction is done. Now, friends, first of all, if you are preparing for the QA section, then you must understand some of the analytics, how the QA section has behaved over the previous years. Okay. Now, definitely by now, if you have already started your preparation, you must have known that arithmetic and algebra are the two most important areas as far as QA section is concerned. So these are the analytics till CAT 2022. In CAT 2023, we have seen the same thing. So if I talk about CAT 2023, so on an average, 8 to 9 questions have come from arithmetic across all the three slots. From algebra, we have seen 6 to 8 number of questions. All right. Geometry mensuration, yes, I took, I have written CAT examination in slot 3. So if I look at across all the three slots, yes, 2 to 3 questions were there from geometry. Then 2 to 3 questions were there from number system. And yes, 2 to 3 questions were there from modern maths. Modern maths including, we can say, permutation, combination, and probability. Now, one strange thing that happened this year, if I talk about LRDI section as well, so there were some areas like games and tournaments, Venn diagrams, maxima, minima. So the questions were missing from these areas, which we thought, which we considered as some of the most important areas for LRDI. Also, no question from Venn diagram, two set Venn diagram or three set Venn diagram appeared in the QA section. So yes, this time CAT has behaved slightly differently as far as expectation of any student is concerned. But yes, it is CAT, and you cannot predict anything about CAT examination, right? So on this note, I would like to comment one thing that I have always been telling my students to prepare for each and everything for CAT examination. All right. So there is nothing that we can consider as the most important thing in CAT. There is nothing that we can consider as the least important thing in CAT. So every topic, I would say, that is equally important. And if you are an ambitious student, if you want to see yourself sitting in some of the good B schools of the country, then you must prepare for each and everything. You must be ready for any kind of circumstances, for any kind of scenario during CAT examination. All right. So these are certain analytics about like the importance of different modules as far as QA section is concerned, or basically how it has it has treated us in the previous year paper of CAT examination. So if I look at the last 5 years scenario, I can say that arithmetic has been the most important area, followed by algebra, then geometry and mensuration, number systems, and then modern mathematics. All right. So this is how CAT QA section has behaved over the last 5 years. Now, moving forward, talking about how much score do you need to get any particular percentile in CAT examination, or basically what should be the target that you should be setting for yourself when it comes to actually attempting a particular paper. Okay, so obviously we should be having certain benchmarks in our mind about the minimum or the maximum number of questions we should be attempting. Obviously, there should not be any cap on the maximum number of questions. If the paper is easy, then you must keep on going and attempt as many questions as possible. But certainly, there should be certain minima that we must achieve in a particular section of the examination. So this is for quant. Now, the scores that you can see, these are not the raw scores. These are the scaled scores. Now, what is the difference between a raw score and a scaled score? So let's say in QA section, in which you have 22 questions, you have attempted 10 questions and all of them are correct. So every question carries a weightage of 3 marks. So that means you will score 30 marks. But this is your raw score, right? This is your raw score 30. Now, 22 questions, the total weightage is 66, but when you will get your scorecard, you will get your marks out of 100. So basically, what they will do is they will scale your scores and provide you the score out of 100. This is one very important thing that you must consider. Okay, right? So, first thing is scaling, and the second thing is normalization that happens across all the three sections. Okay, so if you will look here, these are the raw scores. Okay, sorry, these are the scaled scores that on which different percentiles have been achieved. All right. Now, if I'll compare all these scores with the scores that have been obtained in CAT 2023, so yes, in CAT 2023, students have achieved the similar percentiles at like students are expected to achieve similar percentiles at certain lesser scores because of the increased level of difficulty of CAT 2023 QA section. Okay, so just looking at this screen, you can just have a rough idea about about setting up a target for yourself as far as the score versus percentile achievement is concerned. Okay, so you must be having all these things in your mind before you start preparation for any of the examinations. All right. Now, moving forward and talking about what should be my strategy for the QA section for the preparation of CAT 2024. Okay, So like I told you, what I have done is मैंने क्या किया है, I have divided the remaining time, the remaining number of months in different parts. Okay. And I have assigned one or two modules that needs to be completed in that desired amount of time. Okay. So let's have a look at these months one by one, or basically I have kept a group of months together. Okay. So let's see how we should be strategizing our preparation as far as the remaining time is concerned, right? Now today it's 30th of November, so it's the last day of November. So from tomorrow, 1st of December, so let's plan everything starting from 1st of December. Now the students who will be watching this session in the near future, they may divide the remaining number of days accordingly. All right. Now, since I have already told you that arithmetic and algebra are the two most important areas from which majority of questions comes in CAT examination, so we should be starting our preparation with arithmetic and algebra, right? Now both these things should come in a proper sequence. It should not be like that you are picking different topics in different sequence. No. So your preparation should be systematic. This is one very important thing. All right. So what you can do is you can dedicate these 3 months, December, January, and February, to these two most important modules of quant, arithmetic and algebra. Okay, so you can start with arithmetic and finish it in the next 1.5 months. Then after that, in the middle of January, you can start with algebra and finish it by the end of February. All right. So in quant, start with the basics of arithmetic and algebra and have a complete clarity of the fundamentals of these two areas. Okay. Now, while you will be studying arithmetic, you will come across different topics like percentages and its applications in profit, loss, and discount, simple interest, compound interest, then averages and its ratios and its applications, time, speed, distance, time and work. So these are all the topics that we will find in arithmetic. Similarly, algebra is about uh, arithmetic expressions, arithmetic equations like linear equations, quadratic equations. Then some of the portion will be on functions and graphs, modulus, inequalities, maxima, minima, logarithms, progressions and series. So all these topics will be included in algebra. Now 1.5 months for each of these modules is more than enough to cover up all the basics and have clarity of fundamentals, right? So dedicate 1.5 months to each of these modules. Now, once you will start your preparation with, don't divide 1.5 month, 1.5 month like this. So when you start your preparation, so take up these first 1.5 month and divide them in different weeks as well. All right. So in the first week, I should be finishing up with complete percentages and its applications. In the second week, I'll be going through ratios and its applications and so on and so forth. So you must divide these 45 days for different topics as well. Okay. Now, once you are working on all these things, keep some buffer time for you as well. Okay, so ऐसा मत करना कि entirely 45 days को equally divide कर लिया 5 parts में या फिर 6 parts में and then you start your preparation accordingly. Don't do that. Now, whenever you will be setting your target, obviously there will be some deviation that you will be having from your target. Okay, so उस deviation को cover up करने के लिए, like आपने क्या किया, you kept 7 days for percentages and its applications. But जरूरी नहीं है ना कि वो 7 days में finish हो जाएगा. Okay, so you may finish it in 8 days or 9 days. So after 7 or 8 days, you need to revise your target, right? So target को revise करना पड़ेगा. So हम वो 45 days का जो target है, 45 days की जो deadline है, don't miss that deadline. Because 45 days को आप 50 कर दोगे, फिर 3 months को 4 months कर दोगे, right? So if you keep on extending these deadlines to finish up your syllabus, then it will be difficult for you, and towards the end you will have very less amount of time, very less number of days for your revision and mock test series. Okay, CAT की तो fixed date है, CAT की date extend नहीं होगी, so CAT will not wait for you. So you need to make sure that you are finishing up all these things well on time. So जो भी targets आपने set किए हैं, जो भी strategy plan की है, so work on all these things with minimal amount of deviations. ठीक है? So 45 days में से 5 days last के निकाल दो और 1 week last का निकाल दो. So that means you will have to finish up. You will have to plan everything so that you can finish up with all these things in 35 or 38 days. Okay? Then rest is जो भी deviations होंगी, जो भी आपको cover up करना होगा, you can cover up in those 7 days which are left towards the end. Likewise, move for the next module, which is algebra, in the similar manner. Okay, right? So this is how you need to plan your studies. Now, next 3 months, March, April, and May. So one month each for geometry, number system, and modern mathematics. All right. Now, guys, I think like probably you might think that like 1.5 months is more than enough to complete arithmetic, or 1 month is a lot of time to finish geometry. Yes, I understand that. Now, why I'm giving you entire 1 month for geometry? It can be finished in a matter of 1 week or 10 days. But QA is not the only section that you are preparing for. You are preparing for LRDI, you are preparing for verbal RC as well. So you have 3 sections to take care about. Also, CAT is not the only thing that you have in your life for the next 1 year. Most of you might be working professionals. Most of you might be studying, like doing your graduation. So you first of all have two separate things to manage: your college and CAT examination, or your job and CAT examination, right? Fine. So you'll have to manage both these things. So that is why I am giving you enough amount of time to manage both the things together and manage all the 3 sections of CAT examination, right? Okay. So entire month of March dedicated to geometry, then number system, and then modern mathematics, right? Now, when you are working on your basics and having a clarity of your fundamentals, what all things you need to do? So if I start from any topic like percentages and its applications, so obviously you'll have to first of all get a clarity of all the basics, formulas, fundamentals. You have to get into the depth of the concept of each and everything. Okay. Now, simultaneously, you will have to practice some solved examples. Then you will have to solve some questions which are given as a part of the exercise. All right. Then you all must be having your online practice material. So make sure that once you are finished with a topic, perform a test, take a test on that topic and evaluate yourself on that test. At the initial stages, the level of difficulty of the questions that you will be doing will be easy to moderate. Okay. Do not directly jump onto the very high level of difficulty questions. Otherwise, it will break your morale. Okay, so don't just directly attempt all those things. Okay, so slowly and gradually raise the level of difficulty. Okay, now Vaibhav, you are asking a quick question, so I have seen that. So getting around 60 raw score as per my calculations in CAT 2023, how much percentile can be expected at this score? So Vaibhav, I can give you your answer, but if you want to have a complete clarity, okay, I would suggest you two things. Number one, look at the analysis, the complete analysis. It will hardly take 45 minutes of yours. So look at the complete analysis that we have conducted for each and every slot of CAT examination, right? So since I don't know which slot you have taken, which CAT slot you have taken, so it will be good for you if you will watch the sessions that we have conducted for the complete detailed analysis of each and every slot of CAT. Secondly, you can use our score or percentile calculator. Okay, so we have a percentile calculator using which you will be able to get a good idea about your percentile just by filling in some of the information that we are asking for. All right. Now, next is you are asking, should I fill ZAT examination? So, Weber, writing ZAT examination has no relation with CAT. Even if you are getting 100 percentile in CAT, then also I would suggest you to write ZAT examination. I believe today is the last date to fill ZAT, so you must take ZAT examination because like no you never know that whatever score you'll be getting in CAT, you might be getting some different calls from different colleges. But what if, like, just considering the worst case scenario, what if you will not be able to convert any of the calls which you will get through CAT examination? Okay, so you must also always think about the worst case scenario. And ZAT examination is also a wonderful examination today because of some wonderful colleges like XLRI, SPGen, and many more colleges like XIM Bhubaneswar, right? So you must be writing ZAT examination. All right. Now let's continue. So I was telling you about what all things you need to do. So first of all, just be sure about all the formulas, all the fundamentals, all the basics, all the concepts. Okay. Once your concepts are strong, then you will be able to deal any kind of question in any scenario. Second step is solve some examples based on whatever you have learned, and then practice some unsolved questions exercises. All right. Okay. So just go ahead and do your preparation in this format, starting with level of difficulty easy, then moderate, and then difficult. Now, this is how you can finish the basic things, practicing some basic questions in the next 5 to 6 months. Now, what after these 6 months? So, the period of June, July, or like half of August. So, next 2.5 months, practice specific topics by taking sectional tests which are available on our portal. Okay, so what you can do is pick up one complete module. There will be sectional tests based on that. There will be topic tests based on that of higher level of difficulty. So make sure that you are writing or you are solving plenty of questions on every day in order to make sure that whatever you have learned is still there on your mind. Okay. Next is, while you are solving these questions, you will come across some of the questions which are difficult, some of the new concepts which you will learn from solving these questions. And also, you will come across a lot of shortcut techniques that you can use to solve different questions. Okay, so whenever you come across those questions, make sure that you note down these questions in a separate notebook. You note down these concepts, the fundamentals, the topics, or the formulas in a separate notebook. That will help you in keeping a track of different or difficult questions in which you were stuck at. Okay, so अब करना क्या है, like towards the end of your preparation, whenever you want to revise all those things in which you were stuck earlier, then you will have all these things documented separately and which can be used at any point in time. Okay, now comes the last stage, August, September, October, and probably half of November. So somewhere around 3.5 months. So aim at writing at least 3 or 4 sectional tests per week. Okay. Now, apart from writing sectional tests, also write 2 or 3 CAT mock papers per week. Okay. Now, whenever you are writing a mock examination, make sure that you are doing a proper analysis on not only any mock paper, but whenever you are writing any of the tests, immediately after the test, perform a detailed analysis of your examination. Okay, so just do a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis में पता होगा आपको क्या क्या होता है, ठीक है? So if I talk about a mock examination, what you need to do is you need to look at all the questions which you have attempted wrongly, the questions which you have left unattempted, the questions which you have attempted correctly, but you have taken a lot of time to solve those. And you think that if you feel that there are some certain shorter ways to solve that question, so identify those shortcut ways and like do that question once again. Okay, so after writing any test or any mock paper, spend 2 or 3 hours doing a proper analysis. Now this analysis will help you in identifying your weak areas. Okay, if you don't know your weak areas, then you will never be able to make a progress after writing a mock paper. So if you want to make sure make 100% use of whatever time you have spent in writing those tests, then analysis is very important. I would say that a test is incomplete without an analysis. Okay. All right. Okay. So Darshit sir, क्या फायदा जब पेपर इंजीनियर बेस्ड ही आना है? दर्शित, आई विल नॉट अग्री विद यू. Now what do you understand, like explain me engineer based? I don't know why some of you have made this kind of notion that CAT का पेपर इंजीनियर बेस्ड ही आना है या फिर ZAT का पेपर इंजीनियर बेस्ड आना है. This, I don't know from where you are hearing such things, but this is totally a myth. Okay, I could have used some other words, but we are on YouTube, so I cannot use those things. But believe me, my dear friend, so stay away from such rumors, or stay away from those people who are saying that CAT का paper, ZAT का paper सिर्फ engineer ही solve कर सकता है. It is actually not like that. I would say that half or more than half of the CAT paper is non like is made for a student who is from non-engineering background. Okay, more than half. So verbal RC section, if you mean that an engineer is strong in quant and weak in verbal, so verbal RC section belongs to a non-engineer, quant section belongs to engineer. But the middle section, LRDI, is more inclined towards logical reasoning rather than data interpretation. Now, logical reasoning, अब ऐसा मेरे को मतलब लगता नहीं है कि कोई इंजीनियर ऐसा है जिसके लॉजिक्स बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे होंगे एज कंपेयर टू अ नॉन इंजीनियर ग्रेजुएट. मैं भी इंजीनियरिंग ग्रेजुएट हूं, सो दिस इज व्हाई आई कैन टेल यू दैट नो एग्जामिनेशन, नो दैट, नॉट इवन कैट, okay, these are made for an engineer. No, nothing like that. Okay. Okay, chalo. Just I've made you clear this thing. Okay, now let's move ahead and understand what are the different things, what are the different types of questions so we should be starting our preparation with. Okay, now, first of all, you must be starting with understanding calculation techniques. Okay, now calculation techniques involves a lot of things. I'm not talking about shortcut method for multiplications or divisions like this. No, I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about percentage calculations. Now, percentage calculations is one of the most important things. So whenever you'll be starting your preparation for quant, you will be starting your preparation with percentages and its applications. Now, at the beginning of this chapter, you will be learning a few things like percentage calculations of different numbers, percentage equivalents of fractions. Now, these things will be used as, I can say, shortcut techniques. Why I'm saying shortcut techniques? Because they will save plenty of your time. Okay. So they may be considered as some shortcut techniques which will save plenty of your time when it comes to calculations. Okay. So directly or indirectly, they will help you a lot. Now, the beauty of remembering this, the beauty of understanding all these calculation techniques involving percentages is they will directly help you in the questions of quant, and they will also help you in the questions of data interpretation, not only in CAT examination, but in different examinations. All right. So this is one thing that you should be starting your preparation with. So first of all, percentages. Okay. Secondly, remembering the squares and cubes of some numbers. Okay. Now, squares of numbers up till 25 and the cubes of numbers up till 15 will definitely help you. Right. So these are some basic things that one must be starting his or her preparation with. Okay. Now, squares up to 25, how they will help you. Now, obviously, CAT will not ask you the squares of the numbers up till 25 only. Okay. Now, this is just for application part, right? So, remembering squares of numbers up till 25 will help you in solving the questions like what will be the last two digits of this number, 27 raised to the power 429. Okay, so 27 raised to the power 429 will be a very big number. Now, I want you to find out the last two digits of this calculation. Okay, so if you remember the squares of numbers up till 25, then That particular thing will help you in solving this type of questions. All right. Okay. Okay. So this is one thing that you should be starting with. Now, next thing, you should be putting more stress in the type of questions that are helping you to clear your fundamentals, your basics. Okay. So do not directly start solving previous year CAT questions. So CAT previous year questions you should be solving, but not at the beginning of your preparation. All right. Then second is I told you about the sequence that you must be following. So first of all, you must be starting with arithmetic. Okay. Now in arithmetic, don't directly start with time, speed, distance. So go in a proper sequence, start with percentages and its applications, finish that topic. Okay. Finish it. Don't start with anything else in quant. So finish up with one complete topic, percentages and its applications, profit loss discount, simple interest, compound interest. So I've seen some students when they finish percentages, profit and loss, and they start doing simple interest, compound interest, they feel that SICI, simple interest, compound interest, is a difficult topic, and they can leave it right now, and they will pick it up towards the end of the preparation. Please don't do that. Okay, once you are in the momentum and you already know all the concepts of percentages, right? Then it will be easier for you to understand simple interest and compound interest. Okay, if you will give it a gap, then probably you might not remember all the concepts and it will take you more time to understand the facts of simple and compound interest. Okay, so keep doing all these things in a proper sequence. Don't leave any topic because you have plenty of time and you can finish each and everything like uh, well before your CAT examination. Okay, right? So friends, continue your preparation, whatever you are doing. In case you have any kind of doubts, you can post it in the chat box and we will cater to your queries. In case you want us to conduct any of the sessions, if you have any kind of requirement, then also you can post your suggestions in the chat box. All right. So that's all from my side. Now I'll leave you with some very important information. Now you can ace CAT examination with BYJU'S exam prep by unlocking your free trial for 3 days. Okay, so just visit our application, have a look at our portal. So that will be available for you free of cost for 3 days, after which you can decide and start your preparation for CAT 2024 with BYJU'S exam prep. Also, you can enroll for non-CAT. Right now, CAT is already over, so you can enroll for non-CAT test series, which is curated by IIM Alumni. Okay, and in this test series, you'll be getting more than 55 non-CAT 2023 mock papers. Okay, so the examinations like SNAP, Narsi Munji, ZAT, and so on and so forth. So all these examinations will be covered in this. Now, MBA, why, when, and how? A live and interactive workshop will be conducted on 9th of December at 11 a.m. with Saral sir. So please register for this workshop by visiting our application. Do not miss this workshop. If you are confused whether you want to do your MBA or not, or when you should be starting your preparation for these entrance examinations, so make sure that you attend this workshop. So register for this workshop by visiting on our application. Also, friends, All India Open Mock for SNAP 2023 is live. So experience the actual SNAP examination in the period from 30th November up till 3rd of December. Okay, so please do register for this examination and make sure that you are writing it. Also, you can get up to 90% scholarship on our CAT preparation programs. So the next scholarship test for the same will be conducted on 3rd of December at 11 a.m. So kindly register for this examination and write it. Now, this is the percentile calculator, the score calculator, and the percentile predictor that I was talking about during the session. So this is available for CAT 2023, wherein you can feed your number of attempts and get a rough idea about your score and percentile. Okay. Also, we have a CAT college predictor, which is based on your profile. So know which IIMs you are likely to get a call from, along with your CAT percentile, or along with what is the required percentile for that particular IIM. Okay, so please use this CAT College Predictor. This is the link that is given, and it will also be posted in the chat box. Also, do not forget to join us for Snap 2023 First Impression and Detailed Analysis on the below mentioned date, 10th of December, 17th of December, and 22nd of December, right after Snap examination. So, friends, that's all from my side. You can follow us on all these social media platforms.